New national lockdown restrictions are now in place from today, which everyone must follow. In Ealing, we've had among the highest rates of COVID in the capital over recent weeks, and the scientists are saying that rates are to increase further. We must act now to protect our community, and by doing so, we can save lives. Everyone must stay at home as much as possible and may leave only for a limited set of reasons. These include for education, for work if you cannot work from home, for exercise and recreation outdoors with your household support bubble, or on your own with one person from another household if socially distanced. For all medical reasons, appointments and to escape injury or harm, to shop for food and essentials and to provide care for vulnerable people or as a volunteer. The new rules mean that pubs and restaurants are closed except for takeaway or click and collect services. Non-essential shops, leisure and entertainment venues will close. You must not mix indoors or in private gardens with people you don't live with or who are in your support bubble. Only travel when it is essential to do so. Please minimise the time outside of your home. When you are near other people, including shopping and working, you should stay 2 meters apart from anyone you don't live with or is part of your support bubble. I know this was not the news we had all hoped for, and this is going to be difficult for everyone. We will look to do everything we can as a council to help residents and businesses through the lockdown and in the future to help recovery and minimise the damage. If you have been told to self-isolate by test and trace, were previously shielding or are isolated and are worried about how you will source food or essentials, call the Council's Ealing Together line for advice on 0208 825 7170. We may be able to help with securing an online food delivery slot or putting you in touch with local volunteers who can collect the shopping you have paid for on your behalf. People on low incomes who are self-isolating may be eligible for a test and trace support payment. Residents in financial crisis who cannot pay for food can also call 0208 825 7170. More information on support available from the Council can be found on the Ealing Together website and the Council website. Clinically vulnerable people need to take extra care to protect themselves by strictly maintaining social distancing, meeting outside if possible, and keeping the number of different people they meet low. The last lockdown showed that we have a fantastic community who comes together to help each other. And I urge everyone to do what they can to help each other so that we can get through this as well as possible. If you do need help, please seek it. Health services are still available. There is also financial support. The new rules will mean some council services are affected. Information about changes to services will be available on our website. Please follow the public health guidance. Hands, wash your hands regularly. Face, use a face covering where required. Space, keep your distance from others. Stay safe and look after yourself and others.